In playlist 1, we establish this very clearly, that feelings are the waypoints. They are the signposts telling us where we are, and feelings or sensations tell us where we should go. They tell us what matters. They tell us where healing is calling us to proceed. Of course, there's no such thing as a good feeling or a bad feeling, and yet almost all humans are conditioned to believe that there is just such a thing. We label feelings as positive or negative. We label them as wanted or unwanted, spiritual or unspiritual. But truly, every moment of life is an experience from which we're meant to grow and learn. Feeling is how we receive that information from God, from the universe, if you prefer. When something feels good, perhaps being out in nature, God is communicating to you personally, go further in this direction. When something feels awful, maybe binge drinking, destructive relationships, perhaps compulsive behaviors, God is communicating just as clearly, do not proceed this way. Of course, we don't always listen. Often, we don't listen. Most of us keep going until the pain of continuing outweighs the pain of change. That's usually when we finally stop. This is why observing behavioral patterns is such a valuable roadmap. It gives us a surface level view of which direction to follow. We're talking about behavioral patterns such as drinking too much, such as overworking, perhaps scrolling endlessly, or numbing with food, with sex, with substances, or busyness. These behavioral patterns are not the real problem. They are signals, and they are only the outermost layer. Beneath behavioral patterns live what I call protective strategies. And these are the deeper ways we learned to stay safe. These might be strategies like avoiding intimacy, like staying emotionally guarded, perhaps people pleasing, controlling outcomes, overgiving, never asking for what we truly need. These strategies were designed for survival. They were intelligent once, but left unexamined, they now truly limit your life, and they quietly destroy it. Beneath both this more superficial behavioral pattern and the protective strategy lies the core wound. And ultimately, healing the core wound is the real work. This is the work we do on this channel in playlist number 4, called Wild Truth Path Initiation Core Wound Medicine. Now, I'm not beginning the playlists there. We don't begin there. In this playlist, number 2, we're learning how to simply stay with feelings. Simple, not easy. We're learning how to stay in the experience of feelings as they arise without running away from them, without fixing them, without numbing or overriding them, simply staying with the feeling and allowing it to pass through you. It's shockingly simple and surprisingly hard. This is the training ground. As you learn to stay with sensation, with feelings, the curtain begins to lift. Protective strategies become visible. Behavioral patterns start to make sense. Truth stops hiding. Across the first 3 playlists on this channel, this is number 2, we remove one layer at a time, preparing you to meet the core wound honestly and safely. As always, each playlist has a free companion guide linked below the videos. These reflective journaling guides help you to integrate this work into your daily life, not as theory, but as lived reality. If you know you're ready to dive deep, go straight to playlist 4, Wild Truth Path Initiation Core Wound Medicine. And if you're here in playlist 2, working with these first 3 playlists, know this: you are already on the path. Simply stay long enough and truth reveals itself.